Here's check on stories we're following for you today on Robert Hood Radio. Our forecast from Papagano calls for a partly sunny day but cold day today. Only around 38 with winds around 15 miles an hour. Taking a look ahead to Easter Sunday, partly sunny with high near 54. We've got Papagano's forecast in detail coming up in just a few minutes here on The Breakfast Club. The final age of group of residents, 16 to 44-year-olds in Connecticut, are now able to schedule appointments to get COVID-19 vaccine shots. The governor declared the state vaccination program ready to proceed in the next phase. 4.5 months after its mid-December launch, the expansion comes as the infection rate has been ticking up, with the biggest increase amongst younger people who will now be eligible to get the vaccine. Connecticut has announced 100 more pharmacies beginning offering the COVID vaccine. Those locally closest to us, the Big Y Pharmacy on Winstead Road in Torrington and Petricone's Torrington Pharmacy on 110 East Main Street in Torrington. Bard College yesterday announced a transformational $500 million endowment from philanthropist and longtime Bard supporter George Soros. The challenge grant, among the largest ever made to higher education in the United States, will facilitate and strengthen Bard's extremely educational and social initiatives, establish the college's most substantial endowment ever, and set the stage for a $1 billion endowment drive. In response to Soros' generous challenge grant, Bard announced it has raised an additional $250 million from supporters, including trustees, alumni, friends, and will raise another $250 million over the next 5 years. A Hillsdale family is homeless after a fire broke out in the basement of their home on Tuesday night. When the first firefighters arrived at the home, they reported a dryer was burning, requesting mutual aid from Mellonville Fire Company. The dryer was engulfed in flames and all the clothes were burning and the house was filled with thick smoke. Everybody did get out safely. There were no reported injuries. Fire police provided traffic control on County Route 21 through the area. The Philmont Fire Company and Greenport Rescue Squad were also called to the scene, and both fire companies were back in service at 9:44. Salisbury Bank has announced its 2021 Community Shred Drive-Through Day schedule. The Community Shred Drive-Through Days will include a free shred day as part of the bank's commitment to help in the fight against identity theft and a food drive to support local food pantries in the area. The Community Days will take place during the months of May through October at select branches throughout the tri-state area and are open to all local residents and businesses. Amy Raymond, Executive Vice President and Chief Retailing Banking Officer, said, with the increased importance of minimizing the risk of identity theft and fraud, our Shred Day events continue to help community members securely dispose of sensitive documents to aid in protecting themselves. Now, Community Shred Drive-Through Days are open to anybody. Locations are open from 9 to noon, and here are the following dates. Saturday, May 22nd, the Dover Plains branch. Saturday, June 19th, the Lakeville branch. Saturday, August 21st, the Lakeville branch. Saturday, September 18th, the Millerton branch. Saturday, October 2nd, the Sheffield branch. Saturday, October 9th, the Fishkill branch. Saturday, October 16th, the Lakeville branch. You limit 4 bags and boxes per car, paper only, no binders, must wear a facial cover or mask. You'll be guided to drop off your boxes at designated areas to be shredded by bank staff. Stay in your car until you reach each drop-off point. If you feel unwell, please stay home. Schools in Southern Berkshire Regional School District are switching to all remote learning today after 2 new COVID-19 cases emerged yesterday morning, and due to a general uptick in infections in the community, Mount Everett Regional Middle School and High Schools, Undermountain Regional Elementary School, and also New Marlborough Central Schools also will have half-day on today. The district will push the state-mandated April 4th in-person reopening to April 12th. The superintendent said in an email sent to district families. Sports and after-school programs are suspended during this time. On Wednesdays from April 12th to the end of the year, student days will end at 1:30. In support of faculty and staff, 2 students received positive test results Thursday on the heels of a staff member testing positive earlier this week. Another case last week because students were not in school over last week. No one had been exposed. Meanwhile, in Connecticut, Representative Maria Horn has backed a proposed carbon tax on large gasoline and diesel suppliers because she says climate change is more costly to her constituents than higher fuel prices. Horn and other Democrats on the Environment Committee advanced the legislative proposal from Governor Ned Lamont for reducing greenhouse gas emissions and financing for transportation, economic development, public health, and environmental justice initiatives. Armenia Recreation Commission presents their Easter egg hunt on Saturday. Free admission 10 a.m. sharp at Beekman Park, Route 44 in Armenia. You must pre-register. ArmeniaNY.myrec.com on the web. Millerton Presbyterian Church invites everybody in their community to their Easter Sunday services April 4th and their sanctuary at 58 Main Street in Millerton. Social distancing and Mass will be required. The North Canaan Congregational Church will be having their Easter morning services at Hillside Cemetery, shared with the North Canaan Methodist Church. The church will continue to broadcast services live on Facebook, and services are rebroadcast on the North Canaan Congregational Church YouTube channel. Our business brief is underwritten by Morgans at the Interlaken, interlakenin.com. You'll also find them on Facebook and Instagram, and by Salisbury Bank, salisburybank.com. The Dow Jones Industrial Average will start off today at 33,153.21, the Nasdaq at 13,480.11, and the S&P 500 at 4,019.87. We'll take a look at the tri-state forecast. That'll come your way in just a few moments.